Should you ever pull equity out of your house to finance your own spec script? No, absolutely not. Never spend more than you are comfortable with losing. Okay, this is not about you creating a masterpiece. This is about you learning how to create a masterpiece. And that's going to take a lot of time. If you wanted to be an NBA player and compete at the highest levels, you don't just buy an expensive jersey and shoes and walk onto the court and expect to play. You got to be playing over and over again, days and days for a long time. Same thing if you want to be a filmmaker. You got to dedicate time to learning your craft. And if I were you, like let's say you spend $500 a year on live music. Okay, fine. This year you're not going to live music. You're going to spend $500 on making a short, and that's it. It's not about spending a lot of money. To be honest, whatever you're thinking of spending, I'd spend half, even less. And so if you're going to say, well, my script takes place in a mansion because the hero is a billionaire, well, that's your dumb idea. You didn't have to write a script about a billionaire. Write something that you can afford to make. Write something small and intimate, because you're not going to impress anybody with your backgrounds, with your sets, your locations, your hair, your wardrobe, your special effects. You're not going to impress anybody. Hollywood does that way better than you could ever do that. Here's how you can impress people, is by writing something small and intimate and true and vulnerable, like a character study, 5-10 minutes long. Do something like that. You'll blow people away, because you can do that. And I would take inventory of what you have and use that. Write something towards that. Okay. So for example, if you have nothing, if you say, well, I live in a rundown, dirty apartment with 4 roommates, great. Write something that takes place in a rundown, dirty apartment and shoot that. And if you don't think you can make something amazing that way, go watch The Whale. The Whale took place in an unimpressive apartment, no sets. Oh, it was all there. Only a handful of speaking roles, 5 or 6 parts. It was like nothing. What was so amazing about that was the script. Now, Brendan Fraser's performance was brilliant. He was wonderful. But if they had hired an actor with only half as much talent, it still would have been a great movie, because it was all about the script. And if you think I'm lying to you, well, go watch any movie or TV show that you don't like, that no one likes, right? Well, the locations are fantastic. The special effects are great. The wardrobe, the costumes, that's all amazing. So what's the problem? You don't like it. It's because you don't like the story. You don't like the writing. The other stuff is fantastic. What's your problem? So that stuff is not going to make you. It's the writing that's going to make you. And everyone skips that part. Everyone thinks that because they can hold a pencil, they're ready to shoot my movie. Learn the craft of writing. And you keep it small and contained. Take inventory of what you got and work with that. You're not going to impress me or anyone else with how much money you spent on making your short or your movie or TV show. No one's going to be impressed by that. They're going to be impressed by how little you spent. If you said to me, yeah, all this short you made, $800 it cost me. I'd be like, wow, that was really good for $800. I'm impressed. Tell me you spent $80,000 on it, I'm going to roll my eyes. Well, that was a dumb idea. Honestly, start with learning the craft of writing. I have another free webinar coming up in a couple of weeks about exactly what story is and how to approach story. And it's free. The link is in my profile, or you can go here. But man, save your money. Don't waste your money on stuff like that. Not important.